Hello and welcome to Crupi Plays a Game, and today I'm going to be playing XCOM 2, one of my favourite games. I was madly addicted to XCOM 1, and basically half the reason I got my new specky computer was so that I could get XCOM 2, and then lo and behold they released it on console. So, if you don't know what the XCOM games are, just a bit of backstory. So basically, the XCOM games are a turn-based strategy game. They originated, there was one in the 90s, back in the day. The current versions are made by Fireaxis, same guys that do Civilization. So, the core of XCOM is pretty simple. It's a turn-based strategy game. Aliens are invading Earth, and your job is to run the special forces that basically to protect Earth and take down the alien menace. Now, in XCOM 1, that was the core concept of it, that basically the aliens were coming down to Earth, and you had to run a Spec Ops teams to come down and basically take out the alien menace and defend Earth. XCOM 2 takes up after that, so unfortunately the aliens, even though you defeated them in XCOM 1, that spoiler alert, in XCOM 2 the aliens still managed to come to Earth and have actually started to integrate themselves into the general populace. So through all sorts of government means and stuff like that, the aliens are integrated into the world now. And so you run you're part of the Resistance. You are the commander of the Resistance. And the Resistance basically is all on this old alien spaceship. And what you have to do is you have to basically do guerrilla strikes on alien facilities to try and fight back and show the truth about the alien menace. It's a great little game. Essentially, you have your soldiers. It's not a little game; it's a massive game. You got your soldiers. This is my armory. You have your soldiers that have different classes. So you have your Grenadier, your Ranger, your Specialist, and your Sharpshooter. So essentially explosives, close combat, medic and mech and mechanic, and your Sniper to sort of rattle them down. But then you also got some other specky ones as well. You have your Psi Operatives, who are psychic ability, like mages basically, and you also have Sparks, which are robot units. So I'm not going to give too much detail to the game itself. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to load up a council strike mission that I'm prepared to do. I'm just going to basically play it through and just going to see how I go through it. These are all the aliens that I have so far defeated. And so
Tigan insists our forces should have no trouble disabling a codex in the field. At least long enough for us to hack into the Advent network. The hard part will be convincing our troops not to kill this thing as soon as it appears.
Yeah, I know.
No one is ever particularly excited about trying to get up close and personal with these obscure alien species.
I know what you're talking about, Central.
Maybe our Rangers.
Yeah, but the Rangers don't have the hack ability, so, you're telling me that now, but realistically, man, you got to think about it. Anyway, I'm talking to these people, so don't interrupt me, alright? Just let me get through this. So basically, these are all the enemy types that I've defeated so far, and the quantities of them I've fought so far. Yeah, look, I'm not gonna waffle on too much about this. I just sort of want to get straight into the thick of it, and you'll be able to pick it up as you go. This is your base, basically, and you build different facilities to be able to open up training, weapon manufacturing, science research that gives you all sorts of abilities. I'm what I would say is probably just past mid-game, and I've just been offered up a council mission, so I'm just going to go hell for leather straight into this council mission. Before I do that, I'll just show you. So essentially, this is the spaceship, the Avenger. And basically you fly the Avenger around the world, and you have to open up relays on each of the different continents, in different countries, so you can go and do strikes there. And the more relays you have, the more resistance comms that you manage to make contact with, you get bonuses for all your monthly rewards and stuff like that, like weapon bonuses like this, under 50% more supplies for all items you sell to the black market. So, without any further delay, let's get this show on the road. Got a council mission. Operation War Walk. Rescue a VIP from Advent Cell. This is what my reward's going to be. An engineer and some intel. Now the good thing is I've got what's known as the Shadow Chamber, which is counterintelligence, so I'm actually able to detect what enemies I'm going up against, which is great because then I can pick my soldiers and pick my soldiers' loadouts according. So, got an elite officer, elite trooper, elite lancer, muton, codex, and a sectoid. So I've got a couple of robotic enemies. That means EMPs are going to be EMPs and anti-robot things are going to be needed. So, only 8 enemies though, but it's a rescue mission, so it's going to be fast and furious.
For Sector 1, the Arctic.
So, take the ship there. Let's see how we go.
Commander Tigan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to
I know,
good use.
man.
We should have one of our soldiers equip it before they deploy.
Yeah, I know. So, I've also actually got a some side missions that I've got to complete as well. So I've got my main objective, but my other objective is actually to hack one of the codexes. Now this mission's already going to be difficult enough as it is, so maybe going up against trying to hack a codex might not be the best option. So how am I going to take my A squad in? Probably, I reckon I will run. I reckon that I can pull this one off pretty flawlessly. So, let's start by equipping up all my soldiers. So, let's make... What do we got here? Magnus... Load out on my sniper. Customize. Cool. Perfect. So, unfortunately, what we've got to do is got to go in, and I was using my B team before. We've got a whole bunch of extra weapons that I actually need. So, take out stasis vest. Steel. Oh look, there's a familiar face. You can actually name your characters, which is always fun. But XCOM has a permadeath system, so you've got to be super careful. If you name them after people you know, it gets a bit awkward when they die. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry. So, being a sniper, sniper's going to be hanging back for a fair bit of it. So, I load the sniper up knowing that there's going to be some robotic enemies with the blue screen rounds. Then, I've got my assault here. Assault's already got their loadout because I was using Boom Boom 4. Got my mage here. But for this mission, I'm actually tempted to take my mage out and put in... Is he ready? Yeah, he is. Boom. In comes the robot. Because this is a protective mission, the robot's probably going to be a bit more handy. Now, I've got one of my specialists ready. I'm just going to load up my other specialists. Load up nukes. And so I've customized some of these weapons with different, let's run away, with upgrades. So you can get different upgrades to upgrade the weapons. Now, plasma grenade's no good for him, but medikit, definitely. And probably, and I will chuck in the skulljack, just in case. Boosting up his hack ability, so I might be able to complete that secondary objective with that. Now, as for me, I'm a grenadier. So, what I'm going to do is actually going to throw in an EMP grenade. Now I'm going up against a couple of robots, but I've got my Shredstorm cannon, so I've got some pretty heavy artillery here. And the frost bomb is just in case I get some unwanted guests. There are some boss monsters that are floating around at the moment, and yes, I don't want to be running into them if I run into them without any frost grenades, it's going to make it a little bit difficult for me. Okay. So, what do I do for the dock here? By the way, if anyone's watching this and they recognise themselves on here, there's a few people I know that I've made characters out of. You'll know who you are. Cool. Yes, by the way, there's two Crupis here. This one, I'll just say, this one's based on my brother. This one's me. I do actually have sideburns like that. Cool. So, without any further delay, let's rock and roll. Oh, hang on. Just make sure. Yeah, cool. Chicka-chow! Let's rock!
Sky Ranger deployed.
Now, I am taking my A squad into this.
Squad green to deploy.
Even though I've got a couple of missions I've got to do straight after this one. That's probably going to require my A team, but I've been actually working my B team up as well. So the way the game works is that all your soldiers level up.
We received an emergency request from the spokesman asking for our help in freeing a VIP sympathetic to the resistance cause.
Righto, Central.
Advent forces are holding the captive somewhere in this area, and we're expecting a steady contingent of reinforcements to back them up.
Ah, right.
Lock down the area, eliminate all hostile resistance, and secure the VIP.
Okay. Maybe taking the mech in wasn't such a good idea. Oh well. Just gonna have to play it like this then, I guess. So yeah, as I was saying, so you have your whole army that basically you play through and you level up as they go, and yeah, and so as they get to major level, that's their full level. So I've got a whole bunch of majors here, and yeah, what I've been doing is, the problem is when your soldiers get injured, they actually have to take time to recover, so you can't use them in the next mission. So what I want here is I want really flawless tactics. I want this to actually work really, really well.
We have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Okay.
We're operating in the shadows.
So this mission is get the VIP and get out. So I've got to get to the extraction zone. VIP is located there. Then I've got to get to the extraction zone. I know I'm up against 8 enemies, but they will send reinforcements. Good thing is, we start off in concealment. This is a Spec Ops mission, so we're concealed, as you can see here. So the enemies won't attack us until I make a move or unless we're spotted. First thing I always do Now, this isn't cheating, although some people do say that you just, you shouldn't save as you go. But I got a bit. Look, I'm not one of the people that saves after every turn, which some people do. The game actually now, XCOM 2, auto saves after every turn. I choose to save at the start of the mission, probably save somewhere in the middle of the mission, just in case things go pear-shaped. But I've actually been doing pretty well lately, so I'm pretty sure I can pull this one off flawlessly. Let's get going. So, first things first, let's get the sniper into a tactical position.
Location confirmed. Got some hostiles grouped over here.
There we go. Okay, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. That's good. So let's move this in. I'm gonna take my assault. Get my assault close. Because it can actually do... The assault can do a lot of one-on-one, hands-on, close combat fighting. It's also got a shotgun, so it's a good class to
Bien, me muevo al objetivo.
use for these sorts. Now, as you can see, this means if I move any troop into these positions, it'll blow our cover. Now, Nuke's here. Nuke's is my hacker. So, I want to get him as close as I can to one of these gates so that he can hack and hopefully get us some intel on the aliens' whereabouts. Oh, one other thing to note, unlike XCOM 1, if anyone's played XCOM 1, XCOM 2 has got timed missions. Basically, 12 turns. I've got 12 turns to pull this whole mission off. Doesn't seem like much, but actually, if I play my cards right, it should be perfect.
Got it.
You may from time to time hear me taking a sip of coffee. That is because, as far as I'm concerned, games like XCOM and the other great Fire-Axis game called Civilization, couldn't believe I forgot it. In my opinion, they are what I call cup of tea games. These are games where you sit there and you mull it over, you make sure every tactical trick that you are using, you think it's all about thought. So yes, that's why I call it my cup of tea game. So if you do hear me drinking, it's because it's my cup of tea game. I'm allowed to.
Got it, moving.
So yeah, this is like chess with toy soldiers, basically.
Scanning.
So Overwatch is a really great ability that all troops can use. It essentially means that they can take shots against the enemy if the enemy does something.
Security.
Okay, let's check this out. I'm gonna get my hacker, get Mix to have a look at this. Sweet. Okay, so 100%, because it's got such a high hack score compared to the security tower. I am not going to risk screwing this up, so I'm just going to go with 100%, even though I could get better supply of Acacia supplies. I'm just going to go with 100% one and shut down the So this will shut down the security tower.
We're in.
Making mobility just that little bit better for me. So what I want to do is I want to get into a position where I can take those guys down. But I'm going to move my sniper right on the cusp here.
Double time.
See if I can't see what else is lurking about. Concerns me that I can't see any of the other enemies. So I'm going to put my heavies.
Roger that.
My heavy and sniper on the forefront. Because when I pull the trigger on this ambush, I've got to be ready for whatever's going to come after it. This is tricky. Just like Run DMC once said, it's tricky to rock a rhyme. To rock a rhyme that's right on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky.
Move into position.
Basically, if I could get my assault there, it'd be great, but
Voy hacia allá.
take a chance here. Put her into cover. It's good. So she's got an ability, the kill zone, that I can use, which will mean that anything that walks within her path she'll fire at. But because she's only got a shotgun, the range is just a little bit too far. So this is where I'm going to drop one of my supports dangerously. Drop him actually. Actually, so where he's standing, he can actually cover that. Okay. Maybe not then. Alright.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
If that's the case, then I'll bring my big mech down. Okay, here we go. So, now I'm going to pull the trigger on the ambush.
Securing zone.
So, he's got his kill zone on. Cheekily position my mech here. Knowing that he can clean up any stragglers. He's going to be the one. Nukes is going to be the one I'm going to get to set the trigger off. Oh, except that he's not in a good position to fire. Oh, okay. So my plan's not going to work as well as I wanted it to. If that's the case, I'll do it this way. 68% chance of a hit. This may work, it might not. Regardless, I'm going to set off a whole chain reaction here, so let's hope for the best, shall we? I'll set my mech into Overwatch. And let's get going. Boom! Got him in one.
Eso es. Esto podría ser útil.
The trap is sprung. Yeah. There we go. So just like that, because I had that all nicely planned out, had all the troops in the right position, they took them down. But unfortunately, one did get away. So that's why I haven't used all my shots just yet. Ooh, he took a hit to face, but he took it.
Ya voy.
Okay, now it's time for young and old. Our cover's been blown, so anything can happen from this point on. Actually, I can put my sniper and use my sniper's pistol ability.
Target disabled.
Okay, so remember there were eight troops. So far I've taken down 3, and none of them were the big ones. No mechs, just troops. So gonna drop me. Gonna drop me into it. Because I've only got 10 turns now. I can't be dragging my feet. I must get further along.
Desde luego.
Pick up some goodies. There we go. So some weapon upgrades.
Aquí tengo el material. Allá voy.
Push myself further. So, of all things I'm going to push forward, I'm going to push the mech. Because the mech's got a nifty ability that I'm going to use in a minute to basically smash through the doorway. That's my exit zone, so as long as I can cover that.
As you wish.
Oh, that sounds bad. There it is. There he is. Okay, alright. Everyone calm down.
This thing down once and for all, Commander. Let's get it done.
Yep, right there with you. Okay. So, no one panic. I'm not panicking. So, this was the boss that I was telling you guys about. These things are insane. They're boss units. As you can see, they've got massive amounts of health. And unlike normal enemies, they take turns after everything that I do. So, the best way to defeat one of these is to start off by freezing it. This is why I was carrying the frost bombs. Sweet. He's frozen for 2 turns. Now that's not 2 normal turns, that's not 2 rounds, but just two of my turns. Now I've got the special ability called Salvo, thankfully. So, which means after firing that, I can then fire again. I'm going to use Rupture to damage the boss as best I can.
Oh, where that came from.
Sweet.
Hard target, minimal damage.
So every shot that boss is going to take from now on is going to create more damage. So this is when I pull in. Unfortunately, I haven't got armor piercing rounds on my sniper, but he's got a clear 100% shot. So I can take a gamble go for a clean shot at 100%, or I can try Deadeye. It's going to drop it even further. Look, in this scenario, it's a roll of the dice, but I trust my sniper can do it. Yes! Yes! Cool.
Went off the armor!
Here we go. Here's where it's gonna get real interesting real quick. So I can't do any turn. I have to try and either destroy it in one turn, or it's gonna fight me back. Now you'd think the mech would be a lot stronger than that. Unfortunately, the mech isn't. I can try Bombard. Bombard's a guarantee. Okay, mech. Show me go. There's a slight chance it can go straight in and knock it down, or you can use Bombard to shred it. Bombard it is. So it's going to get a turn now. It's going to come at me, or it's going to try and escape. Yep, he's going to try and escape. He's not getting anywhere.
Tried that before. Don't let it get away.
Not today. Not today, mate. Fingers crossed we get it. No way! No way! Oh! No! No! Oh, man! Okay, so what happened there was that the big bugger there, he's done a runner on me. He's done an absolute runner just when I had him. Just thoroughly annoyed me, because I should have done it the other way around. Should have just gone up, punched him one, and then zapped him. Ah! So when rulers do that, man, that really annoys me. When rulers do that, basically, they'll come back again to finish the job, and I might not get as good a drop on him as I did this time.
Absolutely.
That annoys me. That was one. He was down to 1 health. The better tactic would have been to go in with my mech, done a physical strike, and then shoot after. Even if the mech took a bit of damage, it would have worked out more favourable.
Already there.
We live and we learn. Oh, it's annoying. That big berserker's good. The berserker is one of the most dangerous ones.
Menace 1-5, be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position. Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
No hay problema.
Yeah, we gotta hurry. So I'm going to use my mech to provide cover.
This unit is relatively agile.
I'm going to get my hacker into place to go and do the infiltration.
Getting it done.
I'm really annoyed about that boss getting away. You can tell when I'm annoyed because I don't talk, I go quiet suddenly. Because that's what, yeah, that's what's annoying me.
Ya voy.
It's just... It does, it annoys me because it's a silly mistake on my part. It's I could have done that much better.
Copy that.
So now I just got to concentrate. I've got 8 turns to get the VIP and then get out of here. And they're going to bring in reinforcements, heavy reinforcements now. So as you can see, I'm positioning all my troops down to go for a run inside.
Roger that.
One of the worst moves you can do in XCOM is to spread your troops too far.
I am ever vigilant. Come get some.
One of the perks I've got for these two guys is that they go into Overwatch at the end of each turn, no matter what I do, as long as they just run. Super handy. Okay, that scares me because there's no big nasties in there. I can get the mech to open this door.
I'm compelled to agree.
So this should be as simple as run in, get the VIP, run out. If it's any more difficult than that, I'm in trouble.
Bien.
Got it.
You'll provide cover. Let's make it. Let's cover the exit.
On the move.
A sniper in position to cover the exit.
If you say so.
And see, being a heavy trooper, I've got a little bit more health.
Got it covered.
So I can be a little bit more gung-ho.
Solid copy.
It's not really hacking when you are the system.
So you get my robot to hack the door. Probably won't get a bonus, but that's okay. I got 1 bonus this round so far, so that's more than enough for me.
It's open.
So
Moving Overwatch. Overwatch.
cool. So far so good. So far we are in.
VIP is secure and we're on the move. Menace 1-5 status confirmed. VIP is in tow. Proceed to the extraction point.
Okay, so we've got the VIP, which is fantastic. So, the extraction point is not that far away. I just need to guard this person. Almost get in there in one. issue next turn. So what I'm going to do is going to plonk my sniper just
Orders
up here.
confirmed. On the move.
Hope that there's nothing on the roof.
Commander, that codex provides the ideal opportunity to infiltrate the Advent network. We will need to move in with the Skulljack to initiate the process.
Okay, so I've just done a bit of a whoopsie there, but it's okay because the bad guys are nicely bunched.
I guess that'll be
Very
okay.
nice tactical maneuver on my part. Out comes the Shred Storm cannon. Oh, no, they're not bunched up enough. Okay, I'll work this out. This is why I always have plans. Pull my assault trooper out.
¡A por ellos!
Assault troopers run gun ability, which means they can sprint and then attack.
Voy a ello.
So here we go. I just pushed that a little bit too far. I knew I should have hung back just a little bit. '83 is not favourable, but I'll take it.
¿Qué esperabas?
Fantastic. Which means which is great, because then what I can do here is, even though my sniper is right in line, I've still got a couple more tricks up my sleeve. Mainly this one. Throw it away!
If only Advent knew my actual body count.
Now, I'm not going to use the EMP grenade just yet. I do feel that, although, actually, no. I'm too close to being able to do this one. But I've got to be careful that I don't hit my robot. So
Grenade
the
out!
EMP. Short circuits. Oh, what? Not cool. Not cool. That's what all I need to do is weaken it enough so that the
Enemies
sniper can
neutralized.
fire on both. Mind you though, I'm severely running out of time.
Desde luego.
Good to go.
If they pull in reinforcements.
Moving to overwatch. Coming in.
Sorry, that was
Menace 1-5, we're picking up an enemy transport inbound on your current position.
Yeah, got it. Just as I thought, one of my troops is just going to be too short.
Already there.
Okay, so the first thing I do is get the VIP out of here. And then I'm going to set up a tactical ambush.
VIP secure and in position for evac.
This is Firebrand. VIP is secure.
So that's where the reinforcements are going to come.
The open spaces, the fresh air.
So I'm going to plonk him there. Set him into Overwatch.
For you.
Them. My sniper. I'm going to use a different ability for my sniper. I'm just going to plonk my sniper down.
Affirmative. Moving out.
And I'm going to throw out what's known as a mimic beacon. A mimic beacon acts like one of my soldiers and will draw the enemy fire.
No hay problema.
Plonk my assault. Put my assault into Overwatch.
En guardia.
Very close.
Whatever you say. I'm on it. Heading out.
And the same there. So, by all rights,
I'm on it. Maintaining position.
when they drop their troops, I should have an ambush ready for them. And my troops should start. Let's see how this pans out.
Advent troops here.
Here we go. One down.
Impressed yet?
Two down. Now let's
Según lo
see.
previsto.
Here's the real question. Let's see what the mech does. Okay, the mech didn't do anything. But the mech is in Overwatch, so I'm not gonna run the risk. Sniper. Who's got robot damaging bullets?
Hit the armor.
Then, because my mech needs to. I'm trying to level up my mech, so I'm gonna get him to fire another robot. And he got him.
It's dead, as requested.
Cool.
Combat effectiveness goes down without ammo.
Go, go, go.
So now It's one more turn. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the battlefield.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. Because I can't get everyone out on this one turn because I had to use 2 guys to fight. So I'm going to, because I can, I'm just going to Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Take the free reload and then Overwatch.
Come get some.
Menace 1-5, hostile interceptors are on high-speed approach. Your window for extraction is closing.
I knew I had the time. It's okay, Central.
Will do.
I know what I'm doing. And you're probably thinking, Crupi, why did you leave so early? And I was, well, to be honest, because I've got to record for you guys. No, because when he was the furthest troop away, so I tried to move him out of the way.
Me marcho.
Here we go. Out of there.
Seems doable. Heading home.
Leaving a soldier behind. Now I didn't get to use the Skulljack on a Codex because I could have, but I was more. I had a bit more concern with this mission.
Not a problem.
I'm really dirty about that boss getting away though.
I'm going.
And last but not least,
Physical exertion outpoint. Was it everything you'd hoped?
boom! And that, my friends, is how it's done.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Flawless. That's how it's done. Yep, and the only one that got away was that stupid boss. Cool. That's exactly the sort of mission I wanted. I wanted it clean, I wanted it precise. Fortunately, I didn't push too far out, so I don't think I reckon there may have been another troop possibly out on the side, but it looks like I didn't waste too much time. So yeah, got in, got out, no injuries, which is great. I can take this whole A team to my next mission, no problems. Look at that, 100% shot percentage. That's amazing. Yep, super happy with that. Super happy how that all played out. With the exception of obviously that the boss got away on 1 health. When you kill the big boss monsters, you're probably wondering why my assault class, why Boom Boom here, has a Viper for a costume. It's because she killed a boss, the Viper boss, in an earlier mission. And as soon as you kill one of the bosses, do autopsy on them, and you can actually then you gain their skin as specialized armor. And it's really super cool armor. For an assault class, the Viper's great because it adds extra dodge and a couple of secondary abilities as well, which I didn't even have to use in this game, in this match. So now we play the waiting game on my computer. Tries to chug its way through. There we go. Just so you can see the end of the mission report. Yep. So yeah, that's a really quick by the numbers mission from XCOM 2.
Making it look easy out there, Commander. All thanks to you.
There we go. Everyone comes back home safe. Everyone, no injuries, nothing. Perfect. And you can actually see how well your troops are actually going. So as I say, I've got a whole bunch of colonels. So colonel's the highest rank. So I took in all my colonels, and I'm still leveling up my robot. And it's great. Got the extended magazine, some weapon upgrades, Codex Brain, which is always handy, and supplies, and also a new engineer.
You and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander. Impressive work.
You're welcome. Look, Operation War Walk, because it was a walk in the park. Should call it Operation Park Walk. I'm an idiot. So super handy to have gotten an engineer because I can straight away throw this engineer into helping to excavate more of the ship so I can build more facilities. And yeah, so that's it. So I will, as I always do, my really inventive names, save it after the mission. Cool. So yeah, that's a pretty quick mission of XCOM 2. So yeah, thanks for joining me. I know this one I get very, very serious when I play XCOM, as opposed to some of the other games, but I'll probably play a couple more, and I'll show you.
Pull a set of encoded coordinates
Central.
from the file we recovered at the alien
I'm talking
black
to the
site.
people right now.
And it looks like we're headed towards another, as of yet, unidentified
Yeah,
facility.
I know that, man. Like, I know
There
that's
are a
important.
bunch of theories floating around as to what we'll find.
But I'm
But
in
at
the
this
middle
point,
of a
I'm not
conversation.
ready to commit to anything until I see for myself.
Yeah, I'm not committing to anything just yet. Like, can you just let me finish speaking to the lovely people at home, okay? Thanks. Oh, he's always interrupting me. So yeah, long and short of it is, thanks for watching me play XCOM 2. I'll go do a couple more of these as well. It's a really fun game. It's one of my favorite games, and I'll do some of my more complicated missions, and hopefully you'll see when I stuff up how I actually get, how I try and fix those scenarios. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Again, if you like what you're watching, please like and share and subscribe. You can follow me at Crupi at Crupi on YouTube, Crupi on Twitch, also Crupi on Facebook. You can go to my Facebook page, and also you can follow me on Twitter to know when I'm uploading new videos. Thanks for watching. Yeah, please share it, like it, subscribe it, and yeah, I'll speak to you guys soon. So thanks for watching, and bye.